Hello everyone, welcome back. This is JJ. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day. Today is the 1010 portal, so I am going to bring messages of what is going on, what is happening for you during this portal. 1010 for me, it's all about new beginnings, all about wrapping up a cycle in order to start another one. And so we have three crystals here. So pile number 2 is represented by this one right here. Pile number 3 is represented by this heart crystal, and pile number 1 is represented by this other crystal. Like always, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If something doesn't fit, just let it go, que se te resbale. With that being said, remember that you are a sovereign being. You know what is best for you. All the information, how to book a reading, how to book a limpia, candles, all of that are in the description box below, along with the timestamps. I do want to say thank you to everyone who has booked a limpia with me. It's amazing just to see the results like so fast. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope all of you are doing well. And let's get started with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this beautiful flower agate crystal, this is your pile. You know, the energy that I'm picking up for you guys with this portal, it just feels very much like in your peace, like you're in your zone. You are unbothered is what I'm getting here for you guys. I'm getting this energy of just like deep meditation, contemplation. A lot of like, I'm finally in a period to relax or to just enjoy and just be me is what I'm getting here. Yeah, because I feel like you guys have been going through a lot, like a lot of decision makings that you've been doing. I'm also getting especially finances, pile number 1, or there's just been a lot of adjustments in regards to your finances. Maybe you let go of one job to start another one, or maybe you had to choose between two options, or for some of you it's like you had a big purchase done recently, like something like this. There's something about recuperating, finally being like, okay, I'm done with that. Now I am just going to relax, take my time, and allow myself to just be before I start rebuilding again is what I'm getting here. For some of you, you are in no contact with someone is what I'm getting here. For others of you, I am seeing a new beginning here, particularly from a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But let's see. I want to start off with tarot. The 2 of Cups. Okay, so like I said, if you have been in no contact with someone, I do feel like there will be a contact, or there will be a call, a text coming in from this person with this 1010 portal, an opportunity to see if we can get on the same page, if we can like rebuild this or not. For others of you, this is more along the lines of, just being around people or one particular person that you feel a strong kinship with. The 10 of Cups. Okay, a beautiful time to spend with family. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone is coming in. Things are rushing in. Things are moving forward. For some of you, you are moving. You are relocating is what I'm getting here as well with the Knight of Wands. I'm also getting this energy of a lot of excitement, a lot of passion coming in. With the 10 of Cups, this is also telling me, like I said, it's like you're good with family. It's like you're like, I'm just here right now and enjoying and taking care of, or really pouring into the relationships that I care about, that I love, that I want to spend more time with. This is energy of like, you know what? I'm going to focus on my family. I'm going to focus on my kids, on my spouse. If for those who do have a spouse or kids, if not, it's like, I'm going to focus on my parents. I'm going to, just check in with them and spend beautiful time together. So for some of you, you might be traveling as a family here as well. Yeah, lovebirds. That was my card for today. Okay, so it's about, like I said, spending time with your loved ones, with, if you do have someone significant, right? Whether this is a solid partner or just someone that you live with, I do see that you will be spending more time with them. You'll be spending more time with those that you really love and care. I don't see you out socializing much, pile number 1, during this 10-10 portal. I feel like the focus is going to be at home. Whether this is your own family, the one you created, or whether it's the family you were born into, or the family that, like I said, because we're so close, we're friends, you're like family to me. But also the lovebirds lets me know that for some of you, you're meeting your person, the person that you're going to marry, the person that's going to be stable in your life. And with the 2 of Cups, this is someone who is a soulmate that's coming in, okay? Look at that. Yeah, it's because you're in this beautiful energy of like, let me allow the universe, let me allow my family, let me allow my love partner or those around me to support me for a while, right? And this could be emotionally, right? Just allowing yourself to be cared for, to be looked out for, to be nourished by your family. That might be something that usually you're the one nourishing them. Maybe you're usually the one that is like always making sure everybody's okay. And now it's kind of like this portal is kind of like, okay, can you allow yourself to be poured into, right? Can you allow now for your family, your friends, your partner to now give back to you what you have been giving to them? I feel like with this 10-10 portal, it's important to allow others to help you, to assist you. And I feel like for many of you, this is coming from family. For others, this is coming from a spouse or just particular friends here. Waning gibbous, the owl. And we have Diana, wisdom. That might be your name. Is this on the screen? Yes, it is. Okay. I feel like with this 10-10 portal, you allowing yourself to be taken care of or allowing others to assist you or to nurture you or to just be there for you during this time is going to also give you time and space to clear out what doesn't serve you anymore, and maybe even clear out certain things that might have happened within your family. Things that maybe, you didn't get to discuss before, but now you do, in order to create this beautiful harmony and healing energy, right? Because this is reminding me of the medical symbol. And so it's kind of like by allowing yourself that space to reconnect with those you love and nurture those relationships, is like you're able to bring harmony back. And this can even be the relationship with yourself, okay, with the 2 of Cups. So for those of you who do not get along with family, for those of you who, we all have stuff with family sometimes, and we have to put boundaries, we have to put distance with family or certain family members. This can just be the relationship with yourself, right? This can be a time for you to take care of you, to, do something nice for yourself, to give yourself that rest or go on that vacation, or just, go visit that coffee shop down the street that you've been saying you're going to go, but you never go. So it's like this type of energy. In order, also this space is going to give you the time for you to connect with your wisdom, to connect with that inner light. Like I said today on Instagram, is the light that guides you, not the lantern, right? Is the light within the lantern that guides you, not the lantern. So again, it's kind of like you connecting with your own inner light here. And I feel like by you doing this, you're going to clear up a lot of things, and you're going to allow yourself to be in this beautiful, loving energy, harmonious energy. So overall, this 10-10 portal seems like it's a replenishing one. It's one where you're going back to this beautiful love energy, this vibration of love. For some of you, you might be doing a baño de rosas. I am seeing that here. If you want to do that, perfect, amazing. I feel like that's really gonna help you shift your energy as well. For those who do candle magic, a red candle would be great here. For self-love, for loving yourself, for maybe bringing more love and passion into your life. A white candle is the overall color, the universal color that replaces any other color, so you can use that as well. For some of you, it would be more about connecting with your pets too, Because I feel like you guys, again, because she has the bow and the arrow, it's kind of like you guys have been focused on hitting your mark here. But I feel like here she has her eyes closed, and her bow and arrow is like, you know, she has put it down. I feel like it's time for you to rest with this 10-10 portal. It's time for you to rest before you have to take your bow and arrow and launch it again. Okay? I feel like also during this time, there is going to be a lot of releasing here for you. But yeah, nurture. Nurture is an act of service. So for some of you, you will be nurturing others. And for others, those around you will be nurturing you, or you will be nurturing yourself. Because you have been doing a lot of work. I am seeing that here. But that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Happy 10-10 portal. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this beautiful crystal here, this is your message. So let's have a look and let's see what is happening for you during this 10-10 portal. So what am I picking up here, intuitively speaking? Ooh, I'm seeing a wish fulfillment. This energy has been coming up a lot in a lot of my readings, even over on Instagram. Of course, I always invite you guys to follow me there. I post every day a message, except the weekends. I don't. I'm not going to lie here. But yeah, there's this energy that has been coming up throughout Patreon, Instagram, and even here now on YouTube, of this 9 of Cups energy of a wish fulfillment manifesting here. And I feel like with this 10-10 portal, pile number 2, there is a wish fulfillment. I'm hearing the name Andres. You might be seeing 10-10-10 everywhere. I don't know. Andres might be significant for someone. Andrea, Andres. What else am I picking up here? There's something around work, or you're working with someone, or there's a major collaboration coming in for you, pile number 2. Maybe with Andres. I don't know. I don't know. The name keeps coming up. Andy. I'm also getting the name here. Yeya. Fidelia. I'm hearing that name. That can be someone's grandma. That could be your name. Or a nickname. Yeya, right? What else am I getting here? There's something around your work. You're being recognized at work, or someone is noticing a skill that you have, or there's a skill that you're discovering about yourself and you're going to build on that. Either or. If you've been wanting to change jobs, if you've been wanting to get a raise, I see that happening here. If you've been wanting to get into a particular group at work or in a particular company, I see that happening for you too. So let's see. This is the Sugar Skull Tarot. I don't know why I felt drawn to say it. For this particular pile, maybe someone was asking. The 5 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's an offer coming in. There's a date coming in. There's some type of assistance coming in as well here. There's a lot more creativity. For a lot of you, you have been feeling creatively blocked. Maybe due to a lot of responsibilities with the 10 of Wands. Like I said, you've been seeing 10-10. I believe this is the pile I said that. I don't recall. When I channel things, I don't recall what I say. But with the 5 of Pentacles here, it lets me know that you might have been feeling left out or away from a group, or you haven't been able to go about your daily routines just because of the responsibilities around you. It's like Spirit had you wrapping up some type of a cycle here. But I feel like good things are now coming in with the Knight of Cups here. This is more romance. This is, you know, being invited to, ooh, okay, this just came through. This 10-10 portal, you might not be invited somewhere. Yeah, this might be a work event. This might be a work event, and you might feel like, why? Like, why did this happen? Your guides are saying, actually, that's a protection. You weren't supposed to be there. For whatever reason, you weren't supposed to be there. Or you might feel like someone rejected you at work. Yeah, because of the beaver here. So it's leaning more towards work here with this 10-10 portal. The gatekeeper. Your gatekeeper didn't allow you to either show up in a work situation. Yeah, because it feels like you felt rejected, or you felt like I had to say no. And I feel like your gatekeeper is saying yes. There's a purpose. There's a reason for that. It might not make sense right now, but it will make sense down the line. For a lot of you, it can be because you're so burned out, right? The 10 of Wands, she's carrying a heavy load. She has her child on her back. And then we have a mom here with another, I feel like a child. And it's like they're resting, right? They're resting. There's like, let me get my little pointer here. There's like someone in the back, but they didn't offer to help, right? But they're here. She's nurturing this other person, this child here. And so it's kind of like this energy of like, I didn't get the assistance, or I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the message. I didn't get the invite. And for some of you, you couldn't because of a child. Like, let's say a situation happened with your kid, something like this. So you couldn't, or there might be a lot of responsibilities with children. But this 10-10 portal, it's important for you to know that if you feel rejected, if you feel like you weren't invited somewhere, your guides are saying, particularly your gatekeeper is saying, it's because it was meant to be that way, okay? Some of you might be 45 years old. You might be life path 9, 5, 1. Angel of communication. I feel like there's another communication coming in. For some of you, like I said, there is this sense of recognition from your work. Okay, something else didn't work, but during this portal, there is communication about something else. Something that is going to be better for you. Something that is more in alignment with where you're going to be or who you are becoming. But it does have to do with your work. Because this is Archangel Gabriel, he who brings good news, right? Angel of manifestation, your efforts, determination, and perseverance has paid off. Look at that. This 10-10 portal, I can't make this up. This 10-10 portal is showing you how much your work is valued. You're about to see your work pay off. Maybe before you didn't see it and it was discouraging you. Especially because it was a lot of work. With the 10 of Wands, it was a lot of work. But I feel like for whatever reason, your gatekeeper was saying, it's not time. Just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit more. Very Saturn-like energy here. Especially with the beaver. But I feel like you're going to hear good news. An invitation. You're going to be hosted somewhere. Or you're going to be asked to go work at a certain company. Yeah, it's like you're rising above. You're rising above the challenges here. There's something about your ability. Your ability. Someone is noticing your ability or your skills here. I feel like you have been in a period of transition, especially because you have been wrapping something up here. And we have the square. Yeah, resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learning, conflict, obsession, and problems. So you did have to work through certain problems. We have the number 90 here. Some of you are from the year 90. (2009). I think that'll be a little too young. Or maybe your child is from 2009. I don't know. But you had to, there was a lot of things that you went through, okay? A lot of resistance, a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges. And they were a burden, like I said. They weren't easy, but I feel like you needed to go through that in order for you to have the skills that you need for this new offer that's coming in. That is the reason why your gatekeepers are like, nope, wait, not yet. You still need to develop something else. But with this 10-10 portal, you're rising. You're rising above the obstacles. You're rising above those challenges, those conflicts here. And we have the horned god. Virility. This is giving me Capricorn energy, Saturn energy again. I will be reading that one because this is a new oracle. This is the oracle of the witch, by the way. 41. Let's see. So it says, freed. Okay. Freed. Feed and seed me, Lord of the land, with your tameless pleasures burning deep within me. For some of you, there's a male presence coming in. You will hear communication from a male presence. From a masculine energy. There's something here. There's something unspoken. With this 1010 portal, you're becoming aware of something here. Either an unspoken desire, an unspoken thought, but I also feel like this is your masculine side as well. You getting in touch with your masculine energy. Let's see. Okay, so here it is. With this 1010 portal, there is, for some of you, this is responsibility that's coming in, where you will need to use that masculine energy. And I feel like your guides are saying, your gatekeeper here, your higher self, however you call your guide, is this energy of there will be responsibilities being put on you with this 1010 portal. A situation here will call you to be strong and willful. A soft approach will not cut it. It's a fertile time for you as well, is what I'm getting here. So it's important that you uphold boundaries. For some of you, you are being guided towards a sexual connection, a sexual union. I'm getting this energy of like freedom, of being promiscuous, of being wild. It's like you, to put it in a different word, it's like you connecting with your Lilith energy here. But there's something here where you're taking your power back. And I feel like your gatekeeper is saying you are ready for this responsibility now. Because you have gone through the challenges, you have gone through the resistance. I know you can make it work. That is the reason why I'm putting you in this situation. This feels like a heavy responsibility. Like all of a sudden you're the breadwinner. All of a sudden you are responsible for maybe a lot of people, or you're building something. Like, I don't know what this is. Like being in a higher position at work. It's like this energy where, you being easy or being soft is not going to cut it. Or being very like, being a people pleaser, or, you trying to understand everybody. It's like, it's not going to cut it. Due to the responsibility and the role that you're going to be playing, it's not going to cut it. But again, it's because of your work. It's because of your work that you are being put in this position. But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. I'm so sorry if it took a little while to get the message. But that is what I have for you with this 1010 portal. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your 1010 portal message. So let's have a look here. What is going on? What is your message with this portal? Okay. I'm getting salmon. So that might be your animal totem. I'm seeing an offer because I'm seeing the 4 of Cups as well here for you. So you're being offered something that can be a wish fulfillment. Or something that will require you to get out of your comfort zone. Because they're saying salmon have to swim upstream. Some of them make it, some of them don't. But then eventually they return back home. I don't know. There's something about that here. That's what I just heard. So I feel like whatever this offer is, it is pushing you out of your comfort zone. You will return back home. Okay, you will return to where you used to be. So this might require you to travel, to maybe relocate, or to be relocating. Okay, you might work in a position or in a job where it requires you to travel every so often, maybe to foreign lands, maybe to a different city, to a different country. But it's like a lot of traveling. I'm seeing whatever this is, maybe because of family, or family will be something of concern here. Just because you're like, well, I have family, right? I have kids to take care of, or I have, things to take care of at home, pets, or, there's something there, but your guys are saying it's going to make you very happy to get out of your routine. Yeah, this is an Ace of Pentacles. This is an Ace of Pentacles for you. Okay, let's see. Angel of Support. The universe has heard your call for help. Yeah, see how like I even like separate it. It's like you're organizing something during this 1010 portal. It's like, okay, this goes here, this goes there, and this goes there. It's like you're putting things into categories. Or maybe in your life, you're prioritizing. Judgment. I see you at the crossroads. That's what I just heard. The Hierophant. And the Empress. Pile number 3. This is big. This portal is big for you, pile number 3. There's a big role that you're stepping into. You might be coming from pile number 1. Okay, I said that. That was completely channeled. I was going to say from pile number 2, but maybe you are coming from pile 1, or maybe you were indecisive between pile 1 and 3. Oof, okay. With this 1010 portal, you're stepping into a whole new version of self here. I feel like whatever it is that you have been praying, you don't even probably remember you requesting this. It could have just been a thought. Like, it would have been nice if this would have happened. It would be nice if this situation would be resolved, or if I had this. Oh, well, it's coming. It's coming. And with the Hierophant here, it feels like, again, routine, right? The status quo. For some of you, you're deciding to go back to school. It's like you're hearing the call to something. I keep hearing that song, See You at the Crossroads. I forgot the name. Bones, something Thug and Bones. No, wait. I don't remember, but I'll See You at the Crossroads. It's called Crossroads. For some of you, probably you've been at crossroads here for quite a long time. You might be a Taurus. You might be double emphasis on Taurus, but also a Libra and Scorpio with Judgment here. Aquarius. You're reinventing something. It's like something's always been done some type of way, or something has always been done this way, but then Uranus comes in and it's like, well, we're about to flip it over for you. We're about to see what you can do. And again, this is part of your calling. Sagittarius. Venus. Oh, you guys got 2 of these. We have Empress energy showing up twice. The Witch Hunt. Persecution. For some of you, okay. This is going to get a little intense, so only take it if it resonates. I have to say that so many times. Whatever it is that you're being called to do, it feels very unorthodox. It feels like it goes against the status quo. It goes against everything that you have believed thus far. Therefore, it seems like if you were to do what is being called for you to do, there will be a witch hunt. I was going to say the wind. There will be a witch hunt. There will be some type of persecution because of the role that you would step into. Now, this sounds a little too dramatic, but it can be something like, let's say, for example, it's like, oh, well, my whole family, they're scholars, and I don't want to do school. I don't like school. And you decide to do something completely different, but yet you were going along the lines, or you were going with their beliefs just because you weren't sure. But now it seems like with this 1010 portal, now you're going to be sure, and now you're going to be getting the call to make this change. But again, you feel like this change will not be welcome. It's everything that you have believed. But see, I feel like at the core, I'm getting this energy of you were brought up to be very Taurus-like, right? What the Hierophant represents here. But in reality, at a core, whether because you have your moon in Aquarius, sun in Aquarius, it's like you're anything but that. It's like you always go against the grain. You always have pile number 3. And I feel like whatever this is, the calling, your calling, it goes against the grain. And it's very interesting how I put the Aquarius card here, kind of like hiding away from the other line of cards, which tells me that this is a side of you that you probably already know what your calling is. You just don't want to accept it because you know there will be repercussions if you were to step into this, or you were to listen to this, or follow it, or the sea turtle. Into the woods, you guys. I can't make this stuff up. I do not look at the cards before I get to each pile. Stranger in a strange land, new experiences, feeling uncertain, transition zone. Yeah, you're leaving behind something. And this fairy is like looking at us, kind of like a little bit hesitant, being like, am I doing the right thing? Kind of like her position, but she was facing the Hierophant. But yeah, she's looking at the Aquarius side. It's like this desire for change, this desire for some type of revolution here in some way in your life. And I feel like you petitioned this. You asked the universe for this because you were bored in your current circumstances, because you weren't satisfied where you're currently at. So Spirit's like, okay, well, let me bring you something. And they're kind of glad because this is your purpose anyways. That you now came to the realization of like, I do want something else. It's like these two sides of you, right? It's like before your whole body was facing the Hierophant, but your sight was facing the Aquarius. Here, now your body is moving towards the Aquarius, but your eyes is kind of like also like looking at us, but at the same time, it's like looking at the Hierophant. And it's like you've been moving very slow. You've been moving very slow with this. You've been taking your time, which is great. It's fantastic. Which is what we should do, right? We don't just jump into things. I feel like your happiness is elsewhere. Something is happening. Something is happening here. Let's see. I feel like you've always been someone very responsible is what I want to say with the Hierophant here. And I feel like there's a side of you where you're just like, bless you, baby. This side of you where you're just kind of like, I want to be irresponsible for once in my life. I just want to like do things, and not have to worry about what others would think. And this might be just like a new version of you that's coming out with this 1010 portal. I want to read this card, the sea turtle. Number 2. Okay, so it says sea turtles spend most of their lives in the ocean, but they are born on the land, and the females return to the beach to lay their eggs. Didn't I just say? I did. I think it was this part where I said the salmon, right? It's like they have to swim upstream, but then they always come back. So the same thing with the sea turtle. they spend most of their lives in the ocean, but yet they're born on the land, and the females return to lay their eggs. So therefore they have 1 foot on land and 1 foot on water, which is reminding me of temperance. I feel like this is how you've been currently for a long time in your life, where you're like, I have 1 foot here and 1 foot there. You are able to move from one element to the next and ground your creative ideas on the land with that earth energy. You're moving towards something that is very different. And yes, you're going to feel like a stranger. You're going to feel like, a little bit lost here. These are new experiences. But remember, you can always go back, is what I want to say here. You can always go back. When things, start getting a little crazy, you can always come back, is what I'm getting here. Because there is this energy of being in between 2 worlds. It's like you've been exploring both, or you've been exploring one, and now you're going to explore the other one. I mean, in both, you're still the Empress, regardless of gender. Because like they say in Spanish, el loro donde quiera es verde, right? It's this energy of like your skills. Doesn't matter where I put you, you have your skills. You are an Empress no matter what element or in what field I put you in. You're still going to be this Empress energy. You're still creative. You're still magnetic. You are still this beautiful light. I feel like for many of you, the reason why you didn't want to go and explore this is because of the witch hunt. So I don't know what that would be or how that would look like, because it's going to look different for everybody. And sea turtles are tough. They're survivors. They go through a lot. So your guides are saying, do not underestimate yourself, okay? Do not underestimate yourself. Because during this portal, you're moving towards new territory. Because it's time. Now I'm going to pull from this one, from Deja, or the Deja's Oracle. Oh, there's a card here. Saturn. Accomplishment, duty. Yeah, there's something here that is your duty. I feel like whatever your life purpose is, of course, is your duty. It's like your dharma here. You're stepping into your dharma, but you might feel a bit kind of like restricted, but I feel like it might be from others, because I am seeing the witch hunt here, but I'm also seeing as well like inner restrictions. But it's like you're meant to build something, to create something here. You're ready for this responsibility. Yeah, you might be coming from pile 2. I have permission. Yo, what did I say? There's something here where I'm just kind of like feeling this energy of like, I wouldn't give myself the permission before because of certain restrictions that were in place. But now you're like, I have my permission, my own personal permission. You might be life path 22, 8, 3, 9, 2, 9, 3, 5, 4. Yeah, because I feel like whatever this is your truth. This is who you are at a core. It's who you've always been. But for whatever reason, you were hiding it away. And this 1010 portal is going to give you that push. But that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.